Well, here we are alongside at the Port of Sydney. It's now Saturday, the 13th of October, and what a beautiful day. There you can see the offices of the marina we're staying at. I'm on the boardwalk here with Chloe as we go for a little walk. And in the distance, through those masts, you could probably see Mount Baker, which is just a lovely, lovely view. As you can see, today is just absolutely gorgeous. Not a cloud in the sky, no wind, and it is probably like 80 degrees. So it's just gorgeous. And there's the boardwalk we're walking along. And then we're going to go into town, and apparently there's some boat races and a bunch of other stuff that's ongoing for this weekend. So we'll go check it out. And here we are at the end of the boardwalk. Chloe is checking it all out, doing all the sniffing that she possibly can. There we go. Beautiful marina, well kept. There you have it. You can see the flag mast in the distance there. And here we are at the flag mast, looking out over waters of the Inside Straits, and you can actually see from here Mount Baker in all her glory. Zooming back in, if I can figure out how to do it. Looking over at the government dock with the fish market. Great fish and chips place over there Liz had yesterday. We've got the outdoor amphitheater in the background in the distance. All the joggers and the nice little trail, a pub and restaurant. Lovely location here at Port of Sydney. There you have it. Who wouldn't want to come here? Of course, the seas are nice and calm. Weather is supposed to be like this tomorrow when we depart. And you can see a sailboat is just departing Port of Sydney here, or you can see the mast just over the rocks there where the entrance is by that day marker. And over in the distance, helicopters and all kinds of pleasure craft out enjoying the day. Chloe is anxiously waiting for her servant, that's me, to take the master for a longer walk. And I can see the sailboat departing. And that's actually our neighbor. They're practicing departing and leaving. So they're going to probably turn right around, come back in, and try to park next to our boat. The fellow that's driving has actually just bought it, and his parents are actually showing him how to drive his new sailboat. And there's Liz on the stern of the boat. You can see the dinghy there. We're going to take that out a little later this afternoon and go for a little ride. And you can see the new bimini that we've got installed up on the flying bridge. And of course, a lovely day. The water's like glass. You can see right down into the water, as you can see by the boat over here. And there you go. Chloe. Look at me, Chloe. There you go. Here we are down at the government pier. at Sydney. And you can see what a lovely location this is. A nice little beach out front. Some condos in the background. Thought there'd be some races out here today, but you can see out to Sydney Spit there. Lots of boats out. Lovely location. Some stores in the background there. Here we are sitting on a park bench in front of the Sydney waterfront.
Yes.
There's some days where it's
There we go.
really messy with
Sitting on the Sydney waterfront on a park bench, looking at all the lovely statues, and you can see the diver in the distance under the flagpole. And of course, Sydney Spit out in the distance. There's Puppy with Mummy having a little visit. There we have the fish market and the fish and chip place at the end of the government dock. And again, the little music place. There you have it. Back at the boat now, and after a really great afternoon in the Port of Sydney, town of Sydney actually, and we went out for a nice little brunch or a lunch, and wandered about, went down to the waterfront. You saw some of the videos there, and now we're back on the boat here. Got Chloe down here enjoying the day, and Liz up top is doing some maintenance. She's hiding from me, I think. Anyway, and I am down here enjoying a nice glass of wine because it is such a beautiful evening, so I couldn't resist. And we've got a great area here in the marina. So it's calm waters. You can see the flags in the distance waving, and just a beautiful evening. So I'm going to take full advantage of it. So with that said, cheers. All right, here we are back at the waterfront down by the marina, looking at the beautiful Mount Baker in the evening. It's just about sunset, so you can see sort of an orange glow to her. Beautiful evening. Looking out on the Gulf Islands, the entrance to Port of Sydney. And back to Mount Baker. See all the birds in the sky. The joggers on the waterfront here. Looking into the pub and restaurant. And then of course out to the fish market. And we'll zoom back and look back on Port of Sydney, where we've spent the last day and a half, just before it's getting to sunset. Beautiful location. Here we are at the beautiful little amphitheater that's out in front of the government wharf at Sydney. You can see the fish market, and just above the fish market you'll see an aircraft on final approach, because as you know, this is, or as most folks around here know, this is the actual approach to Victoria International Airport. So there he comes in, and they actually come quite low which is because we're not very far from the airport on the other side of the highway from Sydney here. So there you have her, making her approach. A little over the amphitheater. This time it's a WestJet coming in. And probably why I would want to be living right in town here, but it's still a beautiful place. Never get tired of it.